as far as horse eating and drinking, the first thing you notice is you want to make sure that your horse has the ability to procure its food normally. This seems like painfully obvious, but unfortunately, you get a horse in. I get them in all the time that come in from places. I just got a horse in recently from California, and he came in and he had teeth on him like a dinosaur. And we watched him eat the first day. He had difficulty masticating his hay, had difficulty chewing his feed from his, and he was very, very slow as far as taking in his feed and assimilating it and, chewing it and masticating it. And, he showed a lot of discomfort. So first thing I did was check his teeth, and I was quite amazed that he had quite a, terrible points on him. And so I had Victor come out and to float his teeth. You also want to make sure, you look at how much a horse drinks, and one of the things that I know it's convenient that automatic waters are a great thing, but boy, they really kind of make me a little worried. And the reason why they trouble me a bit in particular is that, in my stalls, I put 2 buckets of water, and I have, plenty of water for a horse if he's really thirsty, and so it's not a big deal. But when you have an automatic water, you can't really determine how much water that horse is taking in over a period of time. So they trouble me a bit. I mean, you can't really measure that. So I really prefer to have buckets in there. I know how much goes in there, and I can see how much they take in during a 8 to 10, 12-hour period when we normally fill them and clean them, this sort of thing. Gives me a better idea. And it also gives me some other ideas too. We see horses that like to dunk their hay, sometimes put their feed in there. My gray horse in particular likes to dunk his feed, eat it that way. He likes to get it good and sloppy. He makes his own mash. And he tends to put his hay in his water buckets too. So, and this is a good thing. I mean, he gets a lot of hydration and really gets it good and wet. Not to worry about him ever choking, that kind of thing. Yeah. But you have any experience along that line?
Well, it's important to watch horses every day, to see their routine, to see how they eat, to see exactly the habits that make them comfortable. The most important thing is they need a certain amount of intake to keep them healthy. So, if they're off their feed for some reason, you need to find out the reason why. Is it teeth? Is it something else that's involved? So it's very important. It's something that you have to watch every day.